you ever heard the phrase, it takes a village? Making a difference in the veterinary profession is not something that we can accomplish by ourselves. Instead, real change is made when communities come together and share the knowledge, skills, and experiences that we have all gathered along the way. And that's exactly why we created NOMV's List. NOMV's List is a guide for veterinary professionals to find local, trusted resources such as therapists and counselors, support groups, financial planning, continuing education, and more. And we need your help to gather these resources. You are on the ground in your local area and you know who to trust. Perhaps you have experience with a mental health professional that you would recommend to your peers, or a really great nutritionist helping you stock the clinic with healthy snacks. I encourage you to think about your local village and what resources have helped you. Anything you submit will be anonymized and your name won't be on it, but it's an easy and simple way to support your fellow professionals and possibly even save a life. Let me show you how easy it is to submit. Using the link in the caption, you're able to submit a resource. If you have multiple resources to submit, you can do one for each one that you'd like to offer, but it only takes a few minutes. First, you're going to need to indicate what your role is in veterinary medicine. Anyone in veterinary medicine is able to contribute to this, whether you are a receptionist, a technician, a student, a veterinarian, or an industry professional. Everybody is included in this. Then let us know what kind of a resource you're submitting. Is it a local continuing education class? Is it a psychiatrist that you see, or a therapist? Maybe it's something else that we don't even have listed. We love creativity, and if it's benefited you, please submit it. We'll be happy to review it. And then lastly, you're just going to want to initial saying that there is no conflict of interest in who you are promoting. Here's where you're going to want to put the resource name. So this either might be the name of the professional that you are wanting to submit as a resource. This could be the company or organization that has helped you. It would be really helpful if you can include any description. This might be the mission statement. If they have a website, feel free to just go on there and copy paste. Anything is helpful so that we can kind of understand what they're about and make sure it's in line with the values of NOMV. If you have any feedback to share, such as why this person has been especially helpful or why this resource has really been essential to you and your own well-being, that would be great. Just again, we won't necessarily share this with anybody, but it'll be helpful for us to understand why it's important for us to include them in NOMV's list. And then we just have some basic information for how we can list this resource, whether it's contact information, a website, and any information you have as to if there's a cost or if there are any restrictions. Once you've answered these, you will click next to go to the next page, where you can then click submit and send in your resource. And feel free to bookmark this so that should you come across something else in the future that you'd like to send in that would be helpful, we will keep this open in order to collect resources ongoing. That's it. It only takes a few minutes to submit a resource that could be life-changing for one of your peers. We really appreciate everyone who has already sent in their resources. Keep them coming, and thank you for being a part of our village.